Muhammad Ali once said, "Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain." It's not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. Before coming to college, I thought that coming to college meant immediately finding your best friends. But after 2 years, I realized that friendships take a lot of time and intention. Since graduating high school, experiencing my freshman year, and now being a junior, my views on what it takes to have friends and be a friend have changed. High school was where my dreams about what college friendships would be like began. Growing up, I idolized what it would be like to come to college and join a sorority. And going to high school during the age of social media, I saw a lot of posts of girls in sororities, and they would post all the fun things they were doing with their friends. Seeing the Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat posts made me begin to dream about what it would be like when I would get to make these friends. However, I was naive. I didn't think through the fact that what people post on social media is only the highlights of their life. I was seeing only the best parts of these girls' lives and beginning to create an image in my head of college life and friendships in college that only included good things. No one was posting about the hard days when they weren't invited somewhere or they were feeling homesick. After a lot of time spent dreaming about what it would be like to come to college, I graduated high school and came to A&M. As a freshman, I decided to go through recruitment so that I could join a sorority. I came from a small town, so going through recruitment wasn't really a big thing. I was pretty clueless about sorority life. I just knew girls in sororities had good friends, and that was something that I wanted. At the end of recruitment, I did end up in a sorority, but it turned out to be a lot different than I was expecting. On bid day, I thought I was the only person there who didn't know another soul. And this was the start of a really hard fall semester. I struggled a lot with feeling lonely and like the friendships I wanted so badly were never going to come. I spent most of the fall semester hanging out with my friends from high school because it was comfortable and easy. And coming back for the spring semester was really difficult, but I knew I was at A&M for a reason. After a lot of time spent struggling, I started to reach out to girls more and realized it was going to take effort and vulnerability on my part to make friends. Eventually, I did find my best friends, but it was not just because I came to college, but because of the time and intention put in. After I started asking girls to get coffee and hang out more, I soon realized that just hanging out wasn't going to be enough. To be a good friend, I was going to have to ask intentional questions and get to know these girls on a deeper level. After getting to know a few girls, I decided to go on my pledge class's spring break trip. I was so scared because I was going to be spending a week with a group of girls I didn't know very well. Going on this trip was definitely one of the scarier things I've done in college, but it was where I created relationships with the girls who are now my best friends. I realized the vulnerability it takes to make these relationships is so scary, but that they are so worth it. The effort it took to make friends has been so much more than I could have ever imagined. Throughout high school and even into college, I had beliefs about what it would be like to come to A&M and meet the girls who would be my best friends. But after 2 years, I've realized that friendships don't just happen because you come to college. They happen because you put in time and intention. I will forever be grateful for my time at A&M for not only giving me lifelong friendships, but also the opportunity to learn how to make these kinds of relationships.